The concept for my wraps restaurant came about a few years ago when I was at a basketball tournament with my nephew. He was around 8 then, and he came over in between one of his games and said, "You got any money?" And I'm like, "Money for what?" It's like, "Pizza." I'm like, "Pizza?" I'm like, "Isn't there something better over there for you to eat?" And he goes, "No." So we walked the perimeter of this facility and we went around and we saw pizza and we saw burgers and we saw hot dog and we saw Skittles and we saw all kinds of stuff to eat, and it just didn't seem like he should be eating that stuff in between his games. And so I ended up getting him something because he had to have something to eat. But that's where the seed of the idea kind of was planted, because I wanted my nephew to have something better to eat in between his games. And yet the only thing that was there was kind of your typical concession food. And that's where the idea came from. So I started talking to my cousin Ron, who had owned a restaurant called Firehouse Wings in Dallas. And we started talking about what kind of healthy alternatives could there be, not just for athletic events, but for just people in general, that would be easy to digest in between events or competition, and at the same time really healthy for you. And that's where we came up with the sports wrap.